I've contemplated what I wanted my first YouTube video to be about. And honestly, it took me a while to think about this, but here it goes. I'm a Nintendo guy, and of course the Nintendo Switch is coming out really quick, I think this Friday. And I didn't pre-order because I don't like to pre-order crap, because I'm one of those people that like to go into the store and see it right there on the shelf and go, hey, I want that, and I'm going to buy it. Slide that card, slide the card, slide the card. But as it's been going on, I started thinking about it for a second, and I thought about back in last November when they were doing the NES Classic Edition, and I was going to get one, and I kept thinking, okay, it's right next to my birthday. Somebody's going to get it for me. And, of course, it's been sold out. And now we're in, late February, early March, and it is still sold out. And nowhere in sight. And, of course, you go to these retailers, you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go to Best Buy, you go to all these places, and they get like one or two in. And they sit there, and the employees fight over it, so they never even hit the shelves. I mean, a couple of friends of mine, I asked them how they got theirs because they put it up on Facebook, and they were talking about how the employers would hold them back for them, and they'd get all of them. And I think it's a little unfair, but I really don't blame Walmart. Because even though that's kind of against policy, you're supposed to put them out there, somebody would get it, and it wouldn't be me. So I'm a little irritated with Nintendo right now. The fact is, and I'm a Nintendo guy. I like Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo. I mean, I like PlayStation, I like Xbox, I like all that, but, Nintendo's kind of been my thing. But I haven't got an NES Classic, and I was kind of like, well, that's fine and everything. But, of course, they announced the Switch, and they announced it March 3rd. And, of course, Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda has to be on the Switch, too. And, obviously, you're sitting here thinking, well, it could be on the Wii U, which I have a Wii U. But, obviously, 9 out of 10 people are going to be like, I want the Switch version, because, obviously, it's a better system. It is better in almost every way. And you can take it with you. So, who wouldn't want to take the brand new Zelda game with you? So I started thinking about that, and the more I thought about it, I was like, I got to have a Switch. I got to have one. And March 3rd's coming up, but the more I think about it, I thought the NES Classic is sold out. Why would the Switch not be sold out? So I started doing some digging online, and I know 1.5 million NES Classics have been sold, and Nintendo's went on record stating that 2 million Switches will be released in March. But on top of that, the president of Nintendo, Reggie, basically said, and I quote, anyone who wants a Switch will be able to go into the store and buy one. So you would think, okay, so really, Friday, I'm going to be able to go into the store, Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Toys R Us, GameStop, one of the big five, and I'm going to be able to buy a Nintendo Switch? Okay. I'll believe it when I see it, because I'm not convinced, okay? When the Amiibos came out, I was like, man, I enjoyed collecting the Amiibos. But good Lord, half of them were on eBay for like triple the price. You couldn't find them anywhere, and by the time they got to store shelves, they were sold out. I mean, the only one I ever pre-ordered was the 3-pack that GameStop had. But by then, people started getting over the Amiibo craze. And people started going, well, I'm just not really interested in them anymore. And the prices started coming down on eBay, I guess. But anyway, the Amiibo thing happened. But now I was able to get the ones that I wanted. And the Nintendo Classic happened. And I was not able to get one yet. So why would the Nintendo Switch be any different? I know what's going to happen. Thursday's going to get here, and I'm either going to have to go wait in line somewhere, which I don't want to do that crap anymore. I've got a job. I got things that I got to do. So I don't want to have to go wait and spend half of my day at a retail store just to pay Nintendo for a Switch. But I want one. But I guarantee you, Friday, I'm going to go to a couple of retail stores. And I'll bet you anything, not a single one of them will have a Switch. Because if they do have a Switch, I'll be glad to make another video. And I'll be glad to get on here and say, I stand corrected. And I'll hold my Switch right next to me, and I'll say, okay, I was wrong. Thank you, Nintendo. But after two strikes, after the Amiibos, and after the NES Classic, I'm just not that convinced. Come on, Nintendo, get with it. I'll still buy Nintendo things, no matter what. Y'all could probably kill babies in the street, and I'll still buy the latest Nintendo game and the latest Nintendo system whenever I can get it. But still, man, quit screwing over your fans, dude. Come on.